Northwest Ohio finally received snow last night from Saturday, yesterday. I keep getting my days mixed up with my busy schedule. But from Saturday rain turned into snow. Sunday snow. It's not much snow though. I'm still at the park doing my laps. It's not like the snow that I grew up in the late 70s and the 80s. I can remember the blizzard of the Midwest of 1977, 1978. And it was a real blizzard. We had no school. Everything was shut down. I lived in Detroit, Michigan. I can remember that very well. But that's when neighborhoods was neighborhoods. The school kids all went to school together. They all played together. We called each other cousins, best friends. Parents talked to each other. Now in these neighborhoods, I can live in a neighborhood with someone for 2 or 3 years and don't even know their name. And just say I never spoke to them before. Now living in the inner city is better than living in the suburb. Minus the breaking and enterings, and the murders and shootings and robberies. Besides that, overall, it's better living in the inner city than the suburb. But the same people in the inner city that get Section 8 and live off government funding, free housing, can live across the street from you or next door. So what's the use of going to the suburbs, paying all this money, and it's not worth it? You still have just anybody for a neighbor. So technically, it's better living in the inner city today than it is the suburbs. Because every inner city house I drive past, some of those houses, in my opinion, only, people should even live in those houses. That's how bad they look. But then again, if you knock on those doors, or those houses that look like people shouldn't live in, I bet their families is just as better, if not better, than the families that live in the suburbs. I bet those families in the inner cities talk to each other. I bet they know each other's business. I bet they do. And I bet they are more of a family than the suburb family is. And really today, in 2025, it's better to live in the inner city than the suburb. I wish I did have an inner city family and an inner city life. It's winter time. I'm a January baby, the 16th of January. A long time ago I was born. But we are the new old people of society. I'm old now. No F buts old. What about it? I am old. I hope I can retire from work when I'm 65 years old. I have so much I want to do. Like get in my vehicle and just drive away and vanish. I already worked, already clocked in. I was already overlooked and skipped, not liked enough for promotions, let go by companies that know they needed me, but because I wasn't in their little mix, they didn't want me there. I've been through it all. I had very high highs, but I had more downs than highs. My downs outweigh my highs by more than 4 or 5 tons. Maybe more than that. I was thinking, when I was younger, I used to get things over the winter time I don't get anymore. Like cold sores. When was the last time you had a cold sore? I haven't had a cold sore in a long time. I guess because I'm always putting cancer pills and hypertension pills, blood pressure pills, and whatever names you want to use in my body. And my body say, I don't have time to give you cold sores anymore. Well, I'm a cancer patient, if you didn't know. I was diagnosed with leukemia cancer March 12, 2004 in East Dearborn, Michigan, Oakwood Hospital. And today is the second day of February of 2025. This March will be my 21st year living with leukemia cancer. Never had chemo, never had radiation, never had a bone marrow, never had no type of surgery, I never had a broken bone. My doctors look at me and say, "You never had a broken bone before?" I say, "No." But I have cancer. And my doctors, they still look at me, they're scared. They're scared. They have worry and fear in their face. Tell me what I gotta change. What I gotta change. I'm doing good with my keto diet, all the weight I lost. But I gotta change this. Because cancer is not a good disease to have. I was diagnosed 21 years ago. If it haven't killed me yet, I think my irregular heartbeat is gonna kill me before cancer. Because I already know my irregular heartbeat is gonna lead to heart disease and kill me like heart disease killed my father. So I already know the way I ain't gonna die. It's heart disease. Cancer is not gonna be what killed me. It's gonna be heart disease. So my doctors always want to know why. They look more worried about me, telling me about my disease, cancer, than I do. I've been on pills and done CBC blood tests for the past 20 and a half years. March 12th will be 21 years. Have cancer have not killed me yet. Gave me chemo and radiation yet. Gave me some kind of bone marrow or surgery yet. I don't think it is. Have you ever noticed the pharmaceutical companies in the medical field that come up with pills and medications to slow cancer down? And all these geniuses and trillionaires have not come to the ideal yet to cure cancer. The pharmaceutical companies and the doctors and the scientists, they work together to keep us sick, but not too sick that we can't put money in our economy, but just sick enough to call us patients and have the right to write a prescription for us. They call it script for medication. Because physicians is only playing a role, the pharmaceutical company, they get richer, and scientists have a cure for cancer in their lab. But how would they make money if they cure cancer? My name is Sammy. You're in the zone. Second day of February, 2025. You're in the videoplex zone. Please stand by.